Morning students, welcome back to the session of social studies. Yours Jashuran sir. Let us continue the topic where we have been explained the previous class. Let us discuss about the earth as we have seen the uniqueness of the earth, which is a living planet, and what are the different variations and what are the different components are available on the earth and what are the layers available on the earth, and how the human life is only possible on the earth. And we have been discussing so many things. Shall we go for the main content? Shall we switch into the main part? It is called evaluation of the earth. Exactly when the earth has been placed in the universe. Now we are going to discuss about this. The scientists have been estimated exactly when they have went deep research to find out the facts about the shape of the earth, how it has been began. I mean, when it has been shaped exactly, and what are the changes have been placed millions and billions of years back. Let us discuss all these things in this part. As the scientists estimated, and they have made some investigation to know about the detailed information, the formation of the earth in the universe. What are those? Let us have a look here. As the scientists have been made the research, they find earth was born 500 million years ago. 500 million years ago, the earth formation has been begun. So once upon a time, before the shape of the earth, how it has been exactly, what are the main parts made earth into a shape. First one is hot molten liquids. Hot molten liquids are available on the earth. At the same time, this made the earth to form into the landforms. The first shape of the landforms has been began from the formation of hot molten liquids, which has been shaped into landforms. Then, what about oceans? Water bodies. You can't imagine when we get a rains for 1 or 2 days or 3 days or 4 days. If you observe the situations, everywhere the water will be stuck and it will be filled, and low altitude areas will be completely washed out. Imagine how much rain it has been received 500 million years ago after the formation of the land. How much capacity of rain has been made on the earth, where it turns into oceans and water bodies, where it has been turned into oceans and water bodies. A very big rain filled the great basins. Basins means the gaps. For example, when earth was formed, it is not in the shape, for example. So these gaps are called basins, and these are called landforms. When the rain began, the water was filled these basins. Later, these filling water bodies are known as oceans. This was the first evaluation made by the scientists, the geographers, to study about the formation of the earth. Is it clear, everybody? I hope just following the sequence of the previous topic and connected towards the next sequence. This is the evaluation of the earth. Let us go for the next part. So, shall we go more about it? As the shape of the earth is spherical. Above we know. Shall we have a look inside of the earth? What is there? Imagine, now we are making a journey inside of the earth. So, as a human life, we will be making journeys outside of the earth. But in our lesson, we are going inside of the earth. Is it possible to move inside of the earth? Human traveled inside of the earth. Is there any human being has seen the lost edge of the earth? Inside. So totally how much distance is available the deep layer of the earth. Now we are going to discuss. Let us imagine the total radius of the earth inside, when we goes inside deep of the earth, the edge part, literally it is about 6,000 kilometers. 6,000 kilometers. Imagine above on the earth how much distance it is, none of matter, but inside of the ground it is about 6,000 kilometers. These 6,000 kilometers having a different layers covered from top to bottom. Let us see each and every layer in a very detailed way. Are you ready? Yes. Shall we go into this deep layer of the earth? Now let us go for the first, earth. The internal structure of the earth is divided into three parts. The first one is crust. The second one is mantle. Third one is core. So these are the three important internal structures of the earth. As we know, in the previous class we discussed what is available on the layer of the earth. Now we are seeing inside of the earth. How many layers are there? And we have seen above layer. Now we are going inside, internal structure of the earth. So it is segregated into three parts. Each layer has its own uniqueness in the layer of the earth. Let us imagine. Shall we go with the first part? The first part is crust. How much distance, for example, if you want to go for a crust is covered by from 30 kilometers nearly, from 30 kilometers to, if you go into the deep layer of the earth, 30 kilometers to 100 kilometers. This is the first part. When we travel inside of the earth, if we make a journey inside of the earth for 100 kilometers, the layer which is called as crust. What is available in this layer? Shall we have a look? It is nothing but it is a mixture of various solid rocks. It is a mixture of various different types of rocks. We can see only rocks in this layer. Okay, shall we go for the next part? That is called crust. We have been completed from 30 kilometers to, crust layer starts from 30 km to 100 kilometers. And in this layer what is available? Only you find rocks, hard solid rocks. Second one is mantle. So in this layer already we traveled 100 kilometers, then we have to take consideration of 100 kilometers. 100 kilometers to nearly, it has 2,900 kilometers. Where if you want to travel inside of the, want to see the mantle layer after crust, you have to travel from 100 to 2,900 kilometers. The entire this area is occupied with what? Shall we have a look what is available here? Here it is a combination of chemicals. In this layer you could find only chemicals and some of the mining minerals, as well as mostly silicates. So different types of chemical combinations are existed in this layer, that is starts from 100 kilometers to 2,900 kilometers. It is about mantle. Next, third one is core. So when we talk about core, is divided into two parts: outer core, inner core. Why, sir? Outer core explaining first and inner core explaining. As we go above, it comes under ascending order. When we go below, it comes under descending order. That means we have to face the first outer part. So that's why outer core. What is available? Imagine after 2900 kilometers when we start traveling, we can't get breath also. Then you can have an experience. It's very typical when we go into the layer of the earth. So imagine how these mining sites, the work laborers who are doing the minings, who is going to take out the minerals from the ground. So most of them, it is a very risky job for them. Sometimes they can't breathe and they may die inside of the very shortage of oxygen, everything, because you can't breathe. Proper air also won't be available. Imagine outer core here from 2900 kilometers to the outer core starts 2900 kilometers to 5. It starts on nearly 2009 to 5100 kilometers. Imagine 2900 to 5100 kilometers. Imagine. So what is available? There you find liquid metallic substance. So this is the combination of liquid metallic substance. Obviously after this layer, when we go for outer layer, inner core, in your textbook there is a diagram given. It's a very flammable part and lavas and volcanoes are available here. Moreover, before that there is some important interesting materials and minerals are there. Those are called those important minerals such as iron and gold. Items. Okay, ma? So this starts from 5100 kilometers to, imagine 5100 kilometers to 6736 kilometers. Imagine how much depth it is. This is the final edge. When we start journey from above the earth, the ending point is 6000. So that's why the scientists have been explained and investigated about the internal part of the earth. When we start journey here, next the last. So this area is called inner core. How much distance exactly? 6370. Approximately it is about 6376 kilometers. Okay, students, I hope the next part is earth movements. Who discovered the earth movements? How the continents have been shaped? How these landforms have been formed? Who are the meteorologists and geographers have been declared? And finally how the earth is declared as a spherical shape, and imaginary lines, time zones, latitudes, longitudes, all this content we'll discuss in the next class. I hope everybody is safe. Please take care about the precautions of, please be away from corona, don't take risk. I hope everybody is safe now. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you. Have a nice day.